122 to 117. The Sacramento Kings drop another one, making it 3 games in a row. Atlanta Hawks, Boston Celtics, Phoenix Suns. I kept talking about this all week long. Hey, can the Kings find a way to not lose 3 games in a row? See, this was a game where if they won this game, it could have potentially catapulted them to another 7-game winning streak. That's how important this game was, and they did not get the job done. Plain and simple. We'll talk about the entire game. Huge shout out to Medici Sacramento, where you can go out there, grab some great drinks, grab the best pizza in town, enjoy it, and then go to the game. Or if you're still in the mood, you're still hungry, it's still a great spot to go after the game as well. So shout out to Medici Sacramento. And my boy Danny, great people. Again, as I've always said, they don't cheat you, man. They'll always give you a great experience. Highly recommend them. Medici Sacramento across the Golden One Center. 122, 117 minutes. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this video. The link is in the bio so y'all can call in and voice your frustrations, because I'm very frustrated. Obviously, I was on Twitter talking about how Mike Brown essentially put Fox into the game way too late at the 5-minute mark, I believe. And I believe that was way too long. I think my guy Will Stats has the exact numerations of how long he played and during what stretches, and we'll get into that. But Devin Booker, 44 points tonight. The Kings allowed him to get comfortable to where it was too late. Once you get your mojo again, this is a perfect example of how I'm gonna, make my point in my argument with De'Aaron Fox. Once you get comfortable and you find that rhythm and that timing, guess what? Good things tend to happen. Something that Fox did not do tonight. He played awful. Let's not sugarcoat it. He didn't play well. A lot of it on him. Maybe he's a little bit banged up. That's what Coach Brown said. We'll get to his sound bites in a little bit. I can argue that the fact that you play him, you pull him out, you play him, you pull him out, you need to be more consistent and give him more time on the floor and allow him to figure it out. That's your best player. I'm not saying, I am saying give him special treatment in that regard. Like, if you want to do it with anybody else, like if you want to treat Malik and Kevin and take him in and out like that and have those rotations, that's fine. But when it comes to De'Aaron Fox, who you need down the stretch, you need him to be at his best to close out games for you. It doesn't help when you put him in, put him out, put him in, put him out. Like, basketball is literally rhythm and timing. And I hate to see that, because it's hard to find a rhythm, especially the Suns, who are a very good team. They played them very well. But to be exact, let's actually see what the numbers were. Well, Z-Stat says first quarter from 12-minute mark to the 5-minute mark. Okay, he played 7 minutes. I'm in the argument. I'm going to argue, why not play the entire first quarter? Seriously. Why not play the entire first quarter and then rest 4 or 5 minutes into the second, which is essentially what he did. He came in at the 7:45-minute mark. Why not play the entire first quarter, okay? And then from the 7:45 mark, he came in the last 30 seconds of the game, of that first half. Be it the Kings are hot, cool. But that can't happen. Basketball is rhythm and timing. Devin Booker found that rhythm and timing in the first half, and then what? It carried over to the second half. That is basketball for you. Yes, he played bad. Yes, let's hold him accountable. But yes, let's hold Mike Brown accountable for not playing him the right amount of minutes and the right amount of stretches. And then, third quarter, he plays 5 minutes. And then he comes back in 3 minutes later, or 5 minutes later into the third. And then he comes into the fourth, and then he comes into the 5-minute mark. Like, you're taking him in and out. Like, that's not how you build a rhythm. That's not how you do it. So yeah, I'm going to be upset about that. He only took 12 shots tonight. He only took 3 3-pointers. He got to free throw line once. Those 4 shots, I'm pretty sure came in, at least 2 of them came into the paint. 11 points tonight. Obviously, he's struggling. As a coach, you got to put him in the best situations to succeed. And yes, I understand that Davion Mitchell is having, a strong defensive effort against Booker because he didn't stop him. He made it very difficult on him, sure. But when you have the head of the snake and who is comparable to playing defense that way, we've seen him do it against Book in the past, you got to trust him. You got to trust him and just let him figure it out. Period. Harrison Barnes, 28 minutes. He shot 5 free throws. He missed 1. He had 1 field goal. You could have pulled him out as well. And ultimately they did and put Monk back into the game. It was tough, man. I think if Mike Brown, when he watches the film again, he's going to regret not putting Fox in sooner. I really believe that. I truly believe that. 122 to 117, 3-game losing streak. The Sacramento Kings are now 10-9 for the season. They have not updated the standings yet. Still 1 game above 500. And the Pacers ended up winning at the buzzer today against the Lakers. The Lakers lost in Laker fashion. That is hilarious. It is what it is, man. Let me address some of you guys. I did notice Fox was out for too long. Voice frustrations. Yes, y'all can call in. The links are in the description. Make sure you guys like the video or dislike it. Either way, it helps out. I'm tired of consistently giving up 120 points per game easily, too. Yeah, it's tough. Halliburton is balling. Fox better show up against Indy. If he doesn't turn up, I'm ready to turn on him. Bro, you're like Judah. He sold Jesus for money, for coins. You're that type of guy. You'll sell anything for coins. There is not an ounce of loyalty inside of you, bro. I hate to call you out like that, but come on. Why would you turn on him? Turn on him why? Turn on him why? That make no sense. I'll tell you when you can call on Tyson. Inconsistent minutes, being guarded by Bridges made Fox's night a nightmare. Exactly. Y'all act like the Suns are some bums, and he magically had a bad game. Come on, man. Time to put Holmes in for Len, or Holmes or Len in the rotation, especially to bring up the value for them. We need someone to rebound, protect the rim badly. I would have liked to see KZ on Booker in the second half. Exactly. Obviously, Booker got 6 straight points on him. But the same can be said about Davion. He still put up buckets against Davion. He still put up buckets against KZ. He was going to put up buckets no matter what against anybody. But yes, I would rather see that length of KZ on him a little bit more. Should have seen him a little bit more. And yes, Rashawn Holmes should have played this game. 100%. 100%. They got out-rebounded. The Kings are allergic to boxing out. I understand they're undersized and they don't have rim protection. That doesn't mean you're not supposed to box. You're supposed to box out. That doesn't mean you can't box out, is what I was trying to say. You got to box out. You got to. You got to gang rebound. That's where you lost the game, especially in that last shot. You got to grab the Oh, my gosh, bro. Pisses me off. Fox needs to play more. 100%. 100%. Who are we kidding? He was face guarded by the majority of the game by Bridges. I think overlooking who was guarding Fox. Right. Hey, Devin Booker, Mike Brown. Mike Brown and his teaching moments are getting old. Play your best players. I'll say this, though. I did like how he pulled TD aside. You know, I posted that on Instagram, and we can watch it right now. And then TD, a few possessions later, took a charge. So I like that. Not so much turn on him, but admit it was the wrong trade. Why was it the wrong trade? You got the bonus out of it. Ain't nothing wrong about the trade, bro. You're being super emotional, bro. I don't like emotional dudes. It's weird. I mean, why would you voice frustrations as in what we're supposed to be frustrated about? I got a migraine watching this game. You and me both. I'm not surprised the Kings screwed up the last few minutes of the fourth quarter. What's new? We absolutely have to beat the Suns with no CP3. If CP3 was playing tonight, we might have gotten blown out by the fourth. It's a good point. We are almost dead last in rebounds, 100%. If you're going to take someone out, take out Kevin Huerter, who fell asleep so many times defensively. I was actually about to say that, like, you kind of had to take him out, you know? I didn't feel him in the second quarter, third quarter. You kind of felt him at the end, right? When he checked back into the game, but that first quarter was brilliant. And then, again, I just feel like these rotations are just a little bit advantageous in the sense that he wants to play guys X amount of minutes, but yet he's playing them to where you don't get a true rhythm. I may be overlooking that and maybe exaggerating a bit with the other guys, but Fox definitely needs to play longer stretches. Like, that's 100%. I'm convinced that he needs to play longer stretches. Like, that's not even up for debate. He needs to play longer stretches. It's not the end of the world. We lost this game. Suns aren't bums. They're the first in the West. Each team threw punches, and it was back and forth. Chalk it up. Look at the film. Move on to the next one. 100%. 100%. Let's look at. Let's see. Let's look at Instagram and see some of the things that Mike Brown said today. Well, actually, talking about that, let's chalk it up. Let's listen to what Malik Monk had to say, which is very encouraging. Facts. Very sluggish. Buck was being Book. I love that. He takes a big part in keeping them together. I love hearing those things, talking about Monk, going back to the stat sheet, right? Off the bench, 30 points tonight, 12 of 17, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc, but more importantly, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. But more importantly, the guy is just a menace going to the rim. And he was attacking and doing all these crazy ambidextrous finishes. Like, it was beautiful to watch, and he really got the crowd going. Like, Golden One Center was rocking tonight. So good for Malik Monk, who was just playing out of his mind. He had 8 assists, and if you look back at the comparison of who I thought would start, right, before the year started, I said it'd be Monk, and I talked about his playmaking. His playmaking has been so impressive. On so many levels, he makes the right reads. He sees that initial bounce pass in the pick and roll. And tonight he had some exceptional passes to Sabonis. We can actually watch those passes right here. Let's see. Here we go. Oof. That was a nasty dunk. That was a nasty dunk there. I don't think it was that one, though. Let's see right here. Right here. Dribble handoff, pick and roll. What a bounce pass. Great read. That's what I'm talking about right there. And then this is a learning moment that I was talking about earlier. He pulled him aside during the timeout. And yeah, as Mike DeLoso said, that's my boy. A few plays after Mike Brown coached up TD on that wide open 8-in layup, he took Coach Brown's advice and took the charge. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Let's see what Sabonis had to say about Booker. Now let's listen to what Mike had to say. And that's what did it. That's what did it. There it is. Mike Brown. And on Twitter, this is what he said about Fox. Well, so let's go to my tweet, right? Again, I already kind of voiced this. Mike Brown has to put Fox in sooner than the 5-minute mark. This isn't the first time he does this. Fox had no rhythm anymore. And obviously some people kept saying that he played bad, yada, yada, yada. And someone said this dude doesn't understand accountability. Or maybe I do understand that basketball is rhythm and timing. And as I, talked to Charlie as well, I said, you put your best player in no matter what. That's truly what it comes down to, bro. Like, this team needs Fox, to be at his finest. It's just like the Suns needed Booker tonight. Like, they literally looked so unorganized, and they were just like, here, Booker, just take over. That's not going to work in the playoffs. I don't think it's a recipe for them, and obviously good for the Kings and whoever else is in the West, but it's not a recipe to win a lot of games this year. They need CP3 to get some organization back into this offense. I wasn't impressed with them at all. The Kings could have beaten them tonight. They just missed a lot of box outs. Just fundamental things that the Kings could have fixed to win this game. I'm serious. I was not that impressed with the Phoenix Suns tonight. And I haven't been impressed with them all season long. I've watched about 3-4 games of theirs already. Especially twice against Utah. And they got lucky they didn't lose this last one to Utah. So, you know, the Kings will be fine. Obviously, I was hoping that they didn't lose 3 games in a row this year. They did, and you got to give the Suns credit. Like, you got to give them credit. They got that last offensive rebound, and they closed them out. That's simple. Before we look at the highlights, let me address some of the comments one more time here. Bass says, Fox played 29 minutes. 28 minutes, but that's not enough. Brown took Fox at 7-minute mark first quarter during the win streak. He has been coming off the 5-minute mark during the 3 losses. Oh, man. Free Nemias. He had a hell of a game. Tyson says, I didn't even feel like Sabonis played 36 minutes. Before these 3 games, Fox was checking out at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. So y'all can call in. The link is in the bio if you want to call in for anybody, really. Fox misses and gets down on himself. Dude has to realize who he is. I don't think he knows how good he truly is at times. He knows how good he is. He knows. Things happen. But played the whole first half. The whole first and third to the elite coaches let their players play the whole quarters, especially when your bench isn't that good. Agreed. Also, this league is too soft, especially the refs. It's gross, bro. Should Monk start? No. I love him off the bench. It's not about starting, it's about finishing games. That's truly what it comes down to. I think too many people put starting, a huge emphasis on starting, and they don't realize that that could potentially, screw up your rotational minutes. Like we're seeing it with Keegan. Like, he's starting, but he's only playing 17 minutes? Should swap Herter eventually for Monk if he gets out of hand, I suppose. Nah. The other purposes is the only reason I see Herter starting over Monk. And Herter's not good defensively. If I'm being completely honest, like, Kevin is not good defensively. He has his moments where he gets deflections because he's 6'7". He falls asleep so much. But got away with the push-off. Very random. Herter needs to make his free throws. There's zero excuse for him to be so bad at the line. It's not random at all, bro. I talk about this every single show. It's embarrassing. Like, let's call it the way it is. It truly is embarrassing. Like, he needs to be better. 100%. Kings blew a 3-point lead with a few minutes left in the fourth. Split the second later. Suns out by 10. King just needs to learn how to close out games, a lot of which is coaching and imparting wisdom. See, that's the first good comment you say, Bass. 100%. No audio? From who? If Monk isn't shooting the technical free throws from now on, there is a problem. Reference, all your videos have zero audio. Fudge. Are they really? Oh my God. Are you serious? What happened? Audio. Let me see. Let me check that out fast. Wow. I apologize. I don't know what happened there. Don't know why that. I don't know. Oh. I know why. I apologize. Here it is. I created a new scene, and then let's actually listen to what he had to say, bro. As a matter of fact, about De'Aaron Fox. It's kind of important.
So he's our guy.
Here's audio.
Pressing him to step up on both sides of the floor, and this is something he's going to have to do. He's going to have to get used. That's what number one guys do. That's what superstars do. They play with the bumps and bruises and aches and pains, and they still bring it on both sides of the floor. So, I know he's probably looking at at this game tonight, knowing he could have played better. I know he could have played better, and we're going to continue to push him in that direction.
Yeah. So there it is. And to your point, I think it was important to listen to what
To
Monk
get
had to
going
say.
early in the third and come out, with maybe a little bit more energy?
That's a good question, man. We've been trying to figure it out too. Because 9 times out of 10, man, we coming out a little sluggish in the third quarter, man. And yeah, we've been trying to figure the same thing out, man. So we're just gonna stay with it. Watch film tomorrow and just learn from it.
Only, what was Booker doing out there? You guys tried different defenses on him. Felt like he was just kind of doing what he wanted out there with that 45 piece.
Book was doing book, man. It's kind of hard to stop an all-star when he's especially when he's rolling, man. That's just him being him. So
How do you stop this 3-game slide from being 4, 5, etc.?
don't get down. Don't get down on yourself. Don't look down. Don't point the finger. And just come together a little. Just make us a little closer. I'm not gonna let us separate. I take a big part in that, man. I take a big part of not letting us separate. So yeah, we'll be all right. We good.
Love it. There it is. He's a big part of them not separating it. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I apologize, y'all, for that one. Let me see. You don't want audio for this one, though. You don't want audio. Let me see. Let me put copy the link if you guys want to join the live conversation here, so we can go over the highlights right now. Happens. Fox had a bad game. Simple as that. 100%, bro. Truly is. But to your point, though, Kings fan since 85. In theory, it does work, right? Like, especially defensively, if Holmes was that version of Holmes 2 years ago. But in order to get that Rashawn Holmes version, you got to put him in a good situation and actually get his confidence up, right? Super important. Super important. Give me a sec, Tyson. Let's see. Here. Let me put Tyson up here. Here we go. Ty, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
You ready to watch some highlights? I'll let you answer this question. Why haven't we seen Holmes and Sabonis together?
Because there's zero spacing and you can't run your DHO offense that you're running now because the fit would just not make sense.
Okay. Can you play him off the bench, though, as his backup?
Most definitely. This is, I don't know about you, but I've seen enough of Metu's 10 minutes to where I know Rashawn can be better than Metu, especially defensively.
Right.
And especially as a rebounder.
Well, it's frustrating because if you want to look at this team long term and project them, you got to get the guys that that have been there, done that, and we've seen Rashawn average 14.9 for an entire season before. No disrespect to Metu, and I love Metu. I'm a big Metu guy, but he's not a center. Like he's a stretched power forward who can occasionally shoot, extremely skilled, but at the power forward position, like you can still use him at the power forward position. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Trey Lyles, he's a career 34% 3-point shooter. So
yeah,
I mean, like seriously, like what do you have to lose if you put Metu there, and then you finally play a true 5 as the backup? Like,
and I want to point out one more thing too, because you said like how Mike Brown mismanaged Fox's minutes, which he definitely did. I thought he mismanaged Sabonis minutes too. And I pointed this out to you at the end of the Boston game where the Celtics went on that 16-0 run. Well, when Sabonis plays with the bench unit, because he tends to come out at the end of each quarter with about 3 or 4 minutes left, and that's a disaster. You can't, because he plays so well, and then you bring in Metu to help you, that he can spell Sabonis like 5-6 minutes. and it's not enough. Like if you got to let Sabonis play the full third quarter or the full first quarter,
100%.
because I mean, unless you're going to go back to Rashawn, Metu's not good enough to buy you 5 minutes of Sabonis not on the floor. It's like an insane drop off.
As the 5.
Right.
Right. Rashawn can spread the floor, get a nice post-up shot, knock down some free throws, and keep up with some of the small forwards when he gets switched. Man's just better. And we're agreeing with you. Like, we feel like he should be playing at least 15 minutes a night. But he's not. So let's look at some of the highlights right here. This is after the Kings already had scored. Devin Booker. See, the Suns do such a good job of staggering Booker and bringing them off a lot of double staggers to catch it with the live dribble, and a lot of that is free throw line extended, right? And we'll see it here.
And once he gets it to the free throw line, it's over.
Right. So for a lot of people, this is more so an Iverson cut, but in layman terms, it's just a good cut off a screen right here. And he catches it. He sees the floor where everybody's at, and he gets to a spot. Bam. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Then we see Fox again, man. Like, okay, so Booker has his issues too, though. Right? Like, Fox is looking. Watch Kevin Huerter here.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't pick on him more.
Right. Because Payne is just terrible defensively. And
both of them are god-awful.
Right. And we'll get to this, but just a simple, he was supposed to set a nice little down screen here. He fakes it into a ghost screen, and he just slips it. Great read. Fox sees it the whole way. Great recognition, great pass. And if y'all watched the podcast earlier, De'Aaron Fox is a very good playmaker. So great stuff there. Here we see very similar, literally the exact same play for Devin, but on the opposite side for Mikal. And he gets to a spot, and then obviously now the team is in flux, and they're in shambles, and you get an open three. That's just good basketball. Here we go again. Nice little pick and roll here. And Kevin is, how do you feel about his finishing on the rim? Because I feel like he's been pretty good this year.
He's really good with those floaters, those little
fadeaways.
Back. Yeah, I've been wanting him to do that more because the Sabonis, when he rolls, the big is almost always going to go to him. And when you see Malik drives, he's driving to score, and that's what Huerter needs to do too.
They need to take Murray out of the starting lineup. Not enough double teams on Booker tonight. We got to take the ball out of his hand to make someone else beat us. Yeah, I mean, it was tough to watch. It was a tough one to watch. Here we go. Steal there by Kevin Huerter. Again, he has a length to get deflections and steals, but he falls asleep way too much on defense. Like he's awful.
Way too much. Like Damian Lee got those too late because of him.
Yak, Sabonis. Posted that highlight on Instagram there. Beautiful spin. My goodness, what a great move. And Aiden is so frustrating. Like, Aiden is so frustrating to me because he's so skilled, he's so talented, yet he's so soft. He's so soft.
200% agree.
Yeah. Like, he's like this. It's hard to compare them, but he's like the new Rudy Gay to me. Like, the most infuriating player because prime Rudy Gay, he was so talented, yet he would sell a lot. Like, he was always selling. And I feel like
take nights off.
Yeah, and I feel like Aiden does the exact same thing.
Yeah, without Chris Paul.
Oh my goodness. So this is what people were talking about, right? Like, where was this? Obviously, it's not easy to play against Mikal, but this is just pure speed.
Yeah, that's his elite first step right there.
And then this guy, that was a great move. I'm like, Where was this all year? KZ though. It's a great shot there. It's Booker doing Booker things. Once again, Booker getting to his spots. Shamit. Shamit doing Shamit things. Booker once again pushing the ball.
That's inexcusable by Metu.
100%.
Inexcusable.
100%.
I mean, that just cannot happen.
Like, he's over here. Like, this cannot happen.
Like, Biombo is beating you down the floor. Like,
A real center is being the off the floor. Like, these are the minutes where...
that's when they closed on an 8-0 run.
Here we go. Great high-low action there. He missed. Oh, he got it back. Oh, talking about... let's go back to that. The Kings are allergic to boxing out, bro. I swear to you. It's so frustrating. Like, these guys do not box out. Like, why would you not box him out, Keegan? Seriously, though.
And not only are they allergic to boxing out,
right here. Box him out. Box him out right here. Right here.
He's too busy ball watching.
Oh, my God.
And they can't get loose balls on the ground either. It's just...
And I honestly feel like those De'Aaron Fox turnovers, which we'll probably see right now, those pick and rolls and those low ball passes, it's because he had no rhythm. He had no timing. Because he was too cold. Good pass there. Keegan had a bounce back game, huh? Kind of.
I mean, if you want to compare to his last couple,
sure.
I guess.
That was it. That was a crazy finish by Metsu, though. That foot went the other hand.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
By Malik.
He's a freak.
Just trading baskets here.
That's inexcusable. Like,
so give him baseline and
that's just inexcusable. And let's watch it again, right?
That's on both of them. Like,
so you get this pick right. So you get this ghost screen here, by Shamit, and Metu. Obviously, he's talking. Good screen here, because this could have led to a 3 here, or even just a dump off pass. Honestly, like, this should have been just a dump off pass for a dunk. So he got lucky he made that. But yeah, if we go a little give and go action, Malik is just, God diggity.
Athletic.
He just put his head down like, I'm taking over. Here we go again. What a pass. Great cut. Oh, he fell.
And that can't happen.
He fell. Here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. This is what the Kings do. Boom. Great pass. I literally did that on pickup on Black Friday. I was dropping those dimes, bro. Let me see. Again, the sense of urgency, the assertiveness there by Malik Monk. Here we go again. He got fouled, no call. He's just good, bro. He's very, very good at the rim. It's been a huge help for the Kings off the bench. Great pass.
He's been a reason why their bench is top 5.
Yeah. Stupid ass steal here. Like, he also falls asleep a lot, and he does dumb things like this. Like, bro, like, just get back. Now you're on a disadvantage. Now you're 3 against 2, and Booker just easily gets to the rim. High hammer screen here.
That's tough.
That's tough.
You gotta blitz him at that point.
Yeah. That's, yeah. You got to. So if you blitz him here, Harrison.
Yeah.
Well, no, Malik can tag Aiden, and just live with This guy's shooting the
Yeah.
ball.
Craig should have been
Craig,
the guy they were
yeah.
helping off all night.
Yeah. So that's tough. A tough shot. Here we go again. And Warrant Fox is not in the game yet. He didn't come into the last 30 seconds of this game, of this first half.
Right.
Great. This is the pass that I posted. Beautiful. Great read. And there's
And
Fox.
here, how do you not run 2 at him when there's 4 seconds left?
He got to his spot. Third quarter. The Kings were kind of good, and now they're back to being the Kings in the third.
They don't come out.
They were, though, for a good stretch. I mean, that's tough. That is
Got your
tough.
hand in the cookie jar right there.
That is tough. That's experience too, though. Like he wasn't doing this his first 3 years.
Hell no.
Like he was not doing this.
Not even dribble.
No, like people got to understand that. Like, so be patient with Keegan. Keegan will get there. He'll never be that type of defender, but like offensively, I think Keegan's gonna learn a lot of things this year. Oh, that's tough. Jesus, look at the footwork here.
Anytime he saw Herder on him.
Yeah, barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. And Kevin said "babang." Oh, never mind.
Davion.
Oh, Devin had that shot, huh? Jesus.
And then they don't get the loose ball here. Yep, that was the one that really just. And watch Terrence Davis. Watch Terrence Davis there. How does he not get this ball?
Why the hell are you ball watching if you're Kevin Herter, though?
What are you?
Bro, look at him.
And then Terrence Davis doesn't get this ball somehow.
Oh my God, bro. That was crucial.
That's a 3.
Yeah, that was tough. Might as well down screen there. Boom, boom. Barbecue chicken.
Why weren't they doing that all game?
You gotta hunt him, bro. I kept tweeting that out. Like, you gotta hunt him. You gotta hunt him. And
Booker was switched on Barnes so many times too.
oh my God. Well, Barnes only had 1 bucket today, and the rest was just free throws.
That's my point, though. Like, he could have been posting up the entire night.
Cameron Payne's so bad. Oof. Oof. Oof.
Tough.
Talking about taunting, did you see Damian Lee just taunt?
Oh my! He walked all the way to the opposite side.
To the fans. He was talking shit. Let me see what that was. Dude, Malik Monk was a menace. That's great.
He just drops dimes.
Great
man.
ball movement. Great ball movement there. Here we go again. Quick ass first step.
Great extra pass. He still hesitated, which
Yeah, he did. Let me see Malik. Oh,
nasty by
that
Bianca.
was nasty. Oh my God.
I didn't think he was gonna get on his horse like that.
He literally just allowed him to like blow by him so he can block the shot. Like that was clutch, bro. Oh my God, was that goaltend?
No, I saw that. That was not.
Oh my, that was close. Great block. Oof, Booker. This white boy is good.
I don't. Shamit though is.
Yeah. I mean, these are the right rotations though. Either way, like you have to live and die with this. Although Shamit is very streaky. Ooh, Fox. Good pass. Matu.
Good pass.
Bam. telling you, bro, this white boy is good.
That was a timely one by Lee again.
It's a bonus. God, he's so fast. I love it.
Got lucky
Jesus.
here. Oh, that was a dime.
Oh my God, that's Kings basketball right there. At this point, G1C is rocking, bro. Like it is a great atmosphere. Like it's trembling in here. And this play right here where you take the lead.
Monk just babied him.
Bro, we gotta give this man credit. Like, my gosh, he said you too little.
That's 6th man of the year right there.
My goodness. And then he's like, okay, I'm too little, huh?
That wasn't.
He's clutch
Man.
tonight. He was saying he's too little there. He was never this good at Golden State. He all of a sudden just started hitting shots.
He hit 4 timely threes tonight. Like, timely. He got babied there. And then Kevin misses his free throw.
Yeah, he
there.
traveled. Call this shit on Sabonis, but like not on Aiden. Watch. He traveled.
Oh my.
He traveled.
I didn't even see that one.
I saw it right away. Like he shuffled his feet.
Whose rotation is that though?
Go back. So they hard hedge here.
Why not make Ayton just make that floater?
Because it's Malik and Fox here, and you're just playing like at this point.
Did he relocate? Was he always at the top of the key?
Yes, I think they were kind of hoping that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was pretty much at the top of the key. They were hoping he just. Yeah, it should have been Craig, but yet again, like you can't really double him from here. Like you had to double him from the top. It's a tough situation either way. Like you just.
I mean, you have to tip your hat because.
Yeah, you do.
I kept saying I will gladly make Lee beat us.
Yeah.
And anytime Booker's passing the ball, it was.
So when that was straight luck.
Yeah. Oh, this was a nasty play.
Yeah, what a stupid. Oh, I was gonna say that was a challenge. God, what a play. Okay, they run the Iverson cut again off of this.
Monk gets caught.
Caught ball watching. He's watching the ball. He cuts on him. He sees that. It's too late. Bad rotation here.
You gotta make him pass that to Craig.
100%, bro. 100%.
Have to make him pass that to Craig.
Or you gotta foul him.
Something.
Oh my gosh, bro. Great pass.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
And
I get double teaming, but you gotta double team with a purpose, you know. Like you just can't half ass. Like you just can't half ass a double team. It's like
be committed.
Like don't even double team at all if you're not gonna be committed. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, or if you're gonna double him the entire game. Like what they did to KD, they should have did here.
I feel like we've been saying this for 16 years though. Like they've always half-assed their double teams, and they always do it way too late.
You can't. Well, when you gave them free ones to start.
That was clutch.
And make Mikel dribble, bad things happen.
Wow. Kevin Herter. Oh,
They're not going to show that box out.
Yeah. This is stupid. This is stupid. Like, what are you doing, HB? Dear Lord. Oh, my God.
That was Herter on that box out, wasn't it?
I think so. As a matter of fact, let's type in Suns. I'm sure they have it already. this one right here. No, not this one. They don't have it? Let's see. No, they don't. What the hell? What a whack team. Who might have it? Bleach Report? League Alerts? Let's see. Let's see. Where the hell is it?
Positive.
League Alerts.
DeAndre Ayton said he thought it was a playoff game. He couldn't even hear his teammates. It was so loud.
He said that?
Yeah. Kings posted it.
Of course they'd post that. No, that was not it. They don't have it. That's weird.
But they're going to post the Pacers missing 3 chances at a tip.
Wow. What a shot. Buddy. Okay. Well, see Malik make runners with the offhand. You think Malik's dominance affected Fox's ability to do well? Not at all.
No.
If anything, it's supposed to help him. Yes, sir. Well, Tyson, any final words before the Kings face the Indiana Pacers?
Find a way to win. Doesn't matter how you do it. Find a way.
Find a way to win. Tyrese Halliburton is back in town. It's going to be a very emotional night. Fox, just please don't be like Lobo and say you're just gonna give up if you don't show up. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. It's crazy. There's things I would want to say more things, but I kind of have to keep it PG because I'm not trying to get canceled. But yeah, man, it was fun. Appreciate you as always, Tyson. I'm looking forward to your article. I'm road tripping this game soon. We'll get some hoop sessions in probably tomorrow, I'm hoping. Team USA plays at 11, y'all, so cross fingers we pass the group stages. If they beat Iran tomorrow, it's going to be a huge game. I think they'll win, but you never know. It's been a very strange World Cup so far. Pacers, great buzzer beating. Yeah. Well, I guess it helps the Kings as the Lakers lost. Not really. I didn't want the Pacers to win, if I'm being honest. But they won tonight. Yeah, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at cowbell_kingdom. You can follow us on Basketball Zone Official on Instagram as well. Lots of content all over the place. Tyson's doing a good job with posting some highlights there on Basketball Zone Official. Y'all can also watch them here on the shorts on YouTube. But that's going to do it, y'all. It was fun to talk to you guys. And, man, it's tough when you lose like this, though. 3 in a row. Got to start a winning streak. It starts Wednesday. And don't get... Oh, and real quick. I got scammed by tickets, bro. Literally, I'm not going to name drop people, but it's a famous family that showed up to the game today. Yeah, I got scammed. Luckily, I put the protection plan on Venmo, and, hopefully I get my refund. But I was supposed to sit courtside today. I was super excited, and it didn't happen. So I got to be smarter. And stop trusting people. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody. On behalf of the entire CK family, we thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.